Hello, everyone. Today is Friday, August 11th, 2023 at 3:07 a.m. in the morning. Remember that the video that I did, I think it was last week, and I mentioned that, it was last week or something, I mentioned about for homeless targeted individuals to be careful, excuse me, excuse me, to be careful about, perps posing as TIs and then try to make offers to sell out, or they try to make offers to sell out, or they'll try to get you to come live with them when you're at your lowest. And if you're a homeless TI, or if you like in financial ruins. So I'm telling my story about this Trisha Jerome person. She excuse me, her name is Patricia Jerome, and she has two YouTube accounts, not Buffy, but Bluffy the Narc Slayer. And she's a narcissist, an exploitative narcissistic abuser herself. So I was staying in a motel in Pensacola, Florida. This person, she manipulated me into thinking that she was going to be a good friend, and she falsely professed to be a fellow TI. And I was, staying in a motel at the time, and she threatened to blood sacrifice her unborn baby. She lied and said that her boyfriend or whatever was a perp, and tried to manipulate and convince me that she was being truly targeted. Excuse me. When it seemed like she was trying to falsely hijack my targeting for herself and pretend like she's being targeted. She threatened to blood sacrifice her baby. She lied and said she's Christian. She showed me that she has a red car, but she gave me the illusion of proof that she's being targeted. She succeeded at manipulating and luring me down to my hometown, New Orleans. This was May 6th of May. It was Friday. I don't remember if it was May 5th or 6th, 2022, last year. And so it seemed like she claimed to be pregnant. Excuse me. And she was eager and offered to help me carry my belongings in her car, and I'm like, no, since I have OCD, I don't like other people handling or touching my stuff. And she had her car was red and it was dirty, very dirty. And then she borrowed money from a friend and donated it to me. And then after I exposed the truth about her, she tried to be an Indian giver and demand the money back. But she wasn't going to pay her friend back. So a lot of weird stuff. Excuse me, I have mucus in my throat. I'm not burping or nothing. I'm battling with the mucus in my throat due to the tooth abscess. And I suffer Tourette's as well. So she sent for me to come down, manipulated me to come down there, and manipulated me to let my guard down. And as soon as I got in the car, she it seems like as if she pretended to be fake nice and fake excited. It was all rainy that day, and she didn't want to be exposed as a perp. It seemed like she seemed narcissistic and controlling, and she was way younger than me, like 7 or 8 years younger than me, and thought she had authority, power, and control over me. And I think she was trying to be my handler. And people said that be careful and watch out, because she was, like, after I got there, I was having, like, very sleep deprived, and in the little bit of sleep that I did get, I was having nightmares. She was disrespecting my food in the house, and everything. So when I got in the car, it's like the instant I got in the car, that's when she started perping and gaslighting and laughing and thinking everything is funny, blasting loud music, singing my favorite songs on purpose to make me mad. It's like songs you never heard of, how you know all the lyrics, and then laughing and think it's funny. And then the songs I didn't really care about, the songs I really didn't care about, she got really quiet or changed the subject in the talking and conversation. And she was even perping me about the donuts and stuff like that. And then, she started gaslighting and perping me and tried to force me to quit talking about gang stalking. They had a noise campaign later on that night when, they gang stalked me the whole way the whole way riding to my hometown, New Orleans. It took us at least 6 hours when it should have took us 3. No, it took us at least 8 hours or something. She was speeding really fast and made me feel unsafe in the car. And then there was the perp that signaled her. And then she freaked out and made it like as if she didn't want... She tried to say that the perps tried to make me think that she was one of them, and which kind of found out she really is one of them. And she would try to do YouTube videos and laugh and mock TIs, saying that most TIs have mental illness. And she was gaslighting and mocking and perping me and acting like she didn't want me to expose my targeting. She told so many lies on me and got with the other sex trafficking gang stalkers to bully, harass, and perp me online after I exposed the truth about her. And they twisted everything on me and made it like as if I disrespected her and did her dirty in her own house. Well, she said her friend helped her get that house, and she just moved in the day before she got me to get down there. I didn't even want to go down there. I had certain bad feeling about it and didn't feel comfortable, but she was eager and pushy and excited. She lied on me and said that I forced her to bring all my belongings upstairs by herself, on which that didn't happen. I kept telling her, do not do that. I got it. I would never do that to somebody, So I don't even know if she really was pregnant and had the baby, or she lied about that too, or if she was pregnant and then sacrificed that baby. And so then she exploited another TI and then pretended to be the victim, and then made it like as if he dogged her out and did her dirty. When he was, and then it's like, if you had a boyfriend, like, what are you doing letting another man stay with you? So somebody was telling me, be careful, because they were saying be careful because instead of Trisha's baby, like if Trisha told me that I'm a pure soul, they said be careful because she used me to look like, for a come up to sacrifice me, because she tried to tell me that she was excited about this $100,000 a year senior management position with an online job. Now you about to sacrifice me for a $100,000 a year senior management position job? Like, really? You about to sacrifice me for crumbs? So, when she wanted me to sleep in the same bed with her and I didn't feel comfortable with that, I stayed in the living room. And she did too much to talk about in here, but she claimed to be Christian, but she was throwing up satanic hand signs, and she was she's Haitian, and she was like burning black incense and having like witchcraft kind of weird books in her house and everything. So I was very creeped out, and so they canceled me and muted me on YouTube, like I wasn't allowed to talk about her. I didn't have a right to talk about her, and they criminalized me and falsely twisted everything around. And so they said that she was looking for a pure soul to sacrifice and looking for me, using me as a come up. She was trying to have me sacrifice or set up for May 18th, 2022.